Hello friends, welcome back. In previous tutorial we studied about for loop. In this tutorial we will write a program to find the factorial of a given number. So in this tutorial I will write a program to find the factorial of a given number by using a for loop. So first of all I would like to define what is the factorial of a number. Suppose there is a number n, then the factorial of n will be equal to 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into so on up to n. So to find the factorial of a number n, what we need to do, we need to multiply all the numbers from 1 to n. So in this program, what I will do, I will declare an integer variable a. So in this program, I have to find the factorial of a number a. So I need to declare a variable a of type integer. Value of this variable a will be entered by the user. So in this program we have to find the factorial of a. So what will be the factorial of number a? It is equal to 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into so on up to a. So to find the factorial of number a, we need to multiply all the numbers from 1 to a. So in this program, I will also declare another integer variable result, and I will initialize it to the value 1. So the initial value of this variable result will be 1. And I will also declare an integer variable I, because in this program I will use a for loop. So here this integer variable I will be used as an index in the for loop. So this will be the for loop which I will use in this program. So you can see here what is happening in this for loop. So here the index is I and initial value of I is 2, right? And this loop will work as long as the value of variable I is less than or equal to A. So let us see the body of this for loop. Let us see what is happening inside this for loop. See this statement. In this statement, what is happening, you can see in every pass of the loop, the value of variable result is updated. So in the first pass, what happens? This value of this variable I is 2. So in first pass, what happens? 2 is multiplied to this variable result, and whatever the result comes after multiplication, that value is assigned to the variable result. It will be the new value of result. In another pass, what happen in next pass? In next pass, the value of variable I will be 3. So in next pass, what happens? 3 will be multiplied to the result, and whatever the result comes after multiplying the variable result with 3, that value will be assigned to the variable result. So this loop continues as long as the value of variable I is less than or equal to A. So what happens? In this way, 2 to A, 2 to A, all the numbers one by one will be multiplied to this variable result, right? And in each pass, when it is multiplied, when these numbers are multiplied, the value of variable result will also be updated. So in this way, what happens when this loop ends? The value of this variable result will be what? The value of this variable result will be the factorial of number A, right? So what will happen when this loop ends, when this for loop ends? Then the value of factorial A will be stored in this variable result, right? This variable results value will be equal to the value of uh, factorial of variable A. Now let us see the program. So here you can see this program, right? So inside the main function, you can see here I have declared 3 integer variables A, I and result. And here I have initialized this variable result also. The initial value of this variable result is 1. Then see the next statement. What this is here, I have called a printf function which will print the message, enter the value. And then after that there is a statement in which scanf function is called. So this scanf function, what it does, whatever the value is entered by the user, that value will be assigned to this integer variable a. And after that there is a for loop. So as I have explained you earlier, see here I is the index of this for loop, and you can see I is initialized to 2. So the initial value of this variable result is 1. So in every pass of the loop, what happens, the value of variable result is updated, right? So first what happens, in first pass 2 is multiplied to the result and then value is updated, as you can see here in this statement. In next pass, the value of variable I will be 3, then 3 will be multiplied, right, and the value of result will be updated. So in this way, you can see 2 to a, all the numbers will be multiplied to this variable result, and after each multiplication the value of variable result will be updated. So what happens, 1 to a, all the numbers have been multiplied and their result of that multiplication has been assigned to this variable result. So after when this loop ends, after that what happens, the value of factorial a, right, will be contained in this variable result, right? Value of factorial a will be contained in this variable result. So when I print, when this loop ends, after that I will print the value of this variable result. So the value of this variable result will be nothing but the factorial a. Now let us see how this program works. So I will execute this program here. So here I have executed, so you can read this message, enter the value. So here I will enter the value 5, right? So I got the result 120, right? So the factorial of 5 is 120, right? So one important thing you need to remember in this program, that initial value of result should be 1. Most of the time what happens when you write a program to find the factorial of a number using this for loop, in that case what the common mistake is done by the people is that they forget to initialize the value of variable result, right? So you should not do this mistake, you should be a little bit careful. So what happens, you need to assign an initial value 1 to the result, right? So now see this statement. This statement is also very important inside the for loop, as you have seen, right? So here you can see that all the numbers 1 to a have been multiplied and the result has been stored in this variable result, right?